The sex trafficking trial of Ghislaine Maxwell got underway today. The socialite is accused of grooming underage girls for her former boyfriend, Jeffrey Epstein, who killed himself in prison in 2019. Maxwell's family claims she's being horribly mistreated in a jail that's been described as a hellhole.
With her head held high, a Jeffrey Epstein victim shows up at court for a historic day. The trial of Epstein's ex-girlfriend, Ghislaine Maxwell. Sarah Ransom says she was repeatedly raped on Epstein's private Caribbean island getaway when she was 22. Ghislaine Maxwell is on trial for allegedly training and recruiting young women for Epstein's private harem. She denies all allegations. Inside Edition reporter Allison Hall was in the courtroom.
Ghislaine Maxwell was wearing a cream sweater and her dark hair was down to her shoulders with a white face mask while she listened intently to the prosecutors present to the jury. They told the jury that Ghislaine and Epstein were partners in crime, finding and grooming young teenage girls to be sexually abused.
Maxwell has spent the last 17 months in the notorious Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, once described as a hellhole and the target of protesters in 2019 who said there was no heat or power. Quite a downfall for the former socialite who counted Britain's Prince Andrew and former President Bill Clinton as her friends. She even attended Chelsea Clinton's wedding. When she was arrested in July last year, she was found living in secret in a hideaway mansion in New Hampshire. 59-year-old Maxwell claims she is enduring smelly toilets and has to eat moldy salad. Every 15 minutes at night, she has a flashlight shined in her eyes to make sure she doesn't commit suicide, as Epstein did. This photo of her with a black eye was released by her lawyer earlier this year. Her wealthy siblings have even complained to the United Nations that she's being subjected to degrading treatment. For Ghislaine Maxwell, is this culture shock?
There is no doubt it is the culture shock of her lifetime.
Justin Paperny served 18 months for securities fraud. He advises defendants about to go to prison.
The more she complains about that environment, the more it's going to feed those that say, good, I hope it gets even worse. It's a world that in her wildest dreams she never would have imagined.